Alrighty, how's it going, everybody? 01 of 1 back again. We are back with Stationeers, and it is just now getting or becoming morning. Yes, so I need to get this thing programmed so that way I can control this a little better. I mean, I wish that I could... I don't know, man. I'm trying to figure out, like, why this is heating up. And I wonder if it might be because of the pipe that's coming out of there. This is acting sort of like a, what is it called? Like a radiator, right? So it's just radiating everything out. So if I put a one-way valve in there, I wonder if that would keep the heat, or the cool, I should say, this way. So I'm going to give that a try. Just build up a valve real quick. Also, do I have any gold here yet? Not quite. Okay. I don't know if valves need gold. I don't think they do. Yeah, okay, good. Alright, so we're going to turn that... or plug this in, I should say. Okay. It's going to be warm out here. I already know. Alright, so we're going to go this way, and then I'm going to take out... let's see, I'm going to take out this piece right here. Put that over here, and then this is just going to be a little one-way valve. So this goes this way and stays this way and doesn't go back into here. At least that's the hope. And then also, if this is empty, which it is, that can turn off. This I can just leave on because it doesn't use power. At least I don't think it does. So, and then we're doing good on the battery, so that's good. Alright, so... and then something I noticed here, right? So if you watch this little light, and this is available on every type of active vent here, including the powered ones, when it gets to red, that means that the flow rate inwards very limited, right? So that means you're basically at a vacuum, right? So if it's orange, that means that there's still gas in the room, even if it may not show down here. But if it's red, that means you're pretty much at a vacuum. So if you would just want to use that as kind of like a indicator, I guess, that could potentially work. Okay, so I wish I could tell where you're at here. I mean, it's still processing, but I'm going to need more gold so I can make another console. And then that console is just going to read off of this, and then this will also read off of this as well. So I should probably label this as our sensor H2 system. That way I know what to refer to it as. Okay. There we go. There's some gold. All right. That's got to go into here, and then that's got to come out, if you don't mind. All right, and I know we're going to need this. I think we're going to need iron. Console, I think that requires gold. Yeah, okay. So we'll get ourselves another little console here. Should be good. All right. And we'll turn that off for now. Okay, so we're going to put that over here. I need to recharge myself. There we go. All right, and then we need one of these gas displays that I printed way too many of. And then some of this. Okay, and then wire to connect it. close enough. Hold on, is this gonna let me like stand on that? Oh, I can. Nice. Placement is, dang it. Because I don't want to be like using my jetpack in here because, you know. Because then I put a whole bunch of, you know, stuff in the air, which I don't want to put into the air. Okay, so with that, all right, now I need this guy to be in here so that I can program it. Then we'll flip this thing back on so that way I have access to everything. Sir? Okay, so not the pipe analyzer, so the sensor, and we're going to look at the temperature. That'll tell us what the temperature is outside. And then this thing, I don't know what is wrong with this. Why is this not showing up now over here? Yeah, it should be right there, pipe analyzer. Why you no work, dude? Should be connected. This is on right now. I mean, is this just broken? I don't. Now it's working. What? Why is I don't know what this is reading off of right now. I didn't put anything in there. I don't understand what's going on. Okay, so it's reading off the right thing now, so that's good. Okay, so now with the temperature outside being colder than what is there, we can turn that on. That should help bring the temperature down. Then we can turn these on, which they already are on. Okay. Should be bringing the temperature down, right? Maybe. Yeah, it is going down, just slowly. Okay. And we're fully charged on the battery, so that's good. For now, anyways. All right, and then I'm gonna need some signs. I think those are gonna be in here. Could be wrong. Okay. And that requires iron. Nothing in there, apparently. We need 2 of these. Okay. Okay, so one of these is going to be outside temp. And then this one is going to be pipe temp, I guess. There we go. Okay, yeah, so now that's raising up because it's the end of the day. So you can see by closing that right there, we immediately stop the temperature raise, which is good, which means I think the one-way valve was a good call out there. Okay, and now we're cooling down again. So put this thing back on, and that should help this drop. hopefully. And then if we let this run for the entire night, I'm hoping we'll get down to the temperature that we need to get to. It's 344 in there right now. It's dropping fairly quick, so that's pretty good. It would drop faster if I had, you know, more radiators on there, but, you know, it's fine. All right. Okay. Yeah, because now this should be cooling down quite a bit, which is then going to help keep that cool, which is then going to help keep this cool, which is then going to help keep all of that cool. So that should be fine. Something wrong with my throat right now, man. All right. So if I'm at 294, let's put this at 6K. Okay, so we'll turn that on, and then that's going to squeeze out all of our liquids in here. At least it should be. I mean, it's trying to. Like, you can see it kind of flipping in between everything right there. Okay, so now we're at 1 megapascal. Now, the idea here is that we want the water and the pollutant to both liquefy out of here. And then we can separate the water from the pollutant by altering the temperature inside of here. So we'll heat it up slightly to the point where the pollutant will evaporate. And then the water will be all that's left in here. And then all we got to do is then just cool down the water and we should be fine. But I'm not seeing anything in this pipe. So is this not... It's probably got to go up a ways. So we're at 302, 301. Just have to see where this goes. So temperature is dropping here, which is good. I just gotta wait for this to get up to, yeah, so we have like 120 liters of capacity in here, just in this little tiny bit of pipe right here. So that's good. All right, so now we are pulling the water out, good. Excellent. And then of course this is heating up right now too, so it's also dropping in temperature quite a bit. I don't know if I'm gonna have to worry about the temperature inside of there. I may have to, actually, now that I think about it. Because it's going through here and it's condensing immediately, but then it's also evaporating. And then evaporating is how you get things to cool down. So for right now, we're pulling just the water out. And this is still trying to get up to pressure, so still working on it. Temperature is heating up a little bit, but that's because we're forcing the water to condense, which, you know, creates heat. And then once it gets through here, then it starts to evaporate, which then cools it down a little bit. So everything is going as expected so far. And I just lost power. All right. Something I could probably do is put in a power transmitter and just put in like rechargeable batteries in here, so that way they'll just recharge whenever I'm, you know, near the base. How hard would it be to make those? If I could type, of course. Power transmitter Omni. So that's just kind of like all around, and then it needs gold, copper, and steel, which I could easily make, actually. Steel. There we go. We'll make one of these guys. And then I'm going to need the rechargeable whatever battery things in there, too. So that'll be fun. Okay, so there is our power transmitter. And then battery, wireless cell. So we got little ones, we got big ones. Probably need to want to make these big ones. Oh, these are cheap. Dude. How many am I going to need? Let's see. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 at least. 5. 5? And then I'm probably going to want to set this over here kind of centralized. So that'll just kind of go there, turn that on. And then that should immediately start charging these guys up, which is good. That is in fact what it is doing. All right, and then these little batteries I can just stick over there. Okay, and then that can be replaced here. Then this one can be replaced there. Now, if I remember correctly, these don't have the best of, like, a regular battery like this, I think has more capacity. And again, I could be wrong. Okay, and that should be good there. I mean, I could make one more for me. Or 2 more for, well, no, I'll just need the 1. Yeah, that should work. A little bit of quality of life, I guess. There's another big battery right there. So we have a lot of big batteries. This one I'll put over here. All right, and then this one I'll replace with, yes. Just to be expected. But as long as I'm standing here, I should be also recharging. So we have 3 large batteries here. We have lots of small batteries. Like, we got all kinds of batteries everywhere now. So, oh my goodness. We are very low on power right now. Okay, how are we doing here? Okay. I need to turn that off, unfortunately, because that is using up way too much power. But then again, I suppose charging everything probably isn't helping either. So we got, there's some more gold. We'll throw that right there. Throw that in there for now. Actually, let me do that. Okay, so everything is charging. I'm charging too, so that's great. Hopefully that means I won't have to worry about power. And then that'll make things better. Yeah, but I didn't think that was going to drain our battery that much. Like, dude. Now, I don't know what the range is on this thing, but, I mean, I'm still charging even over here. So, it's good enough, I suppose. Okay, so that's 6 megapascals, just about. The pollutant did not come out of that. Huh. And temperature is going up, which is to be expected, I suppose. Okay, so another thing I'm going to need to do is to build a better power situation. Then also I need to set up the advanced advanced furnace. Sorry, my brain is just going a mile a minute right now. Thinking about if I put this in here, and then also I've got fuel that's being made back there, and I could pump that directly into here, but then it's like, I mean, I can't leave the fuel outside because it'll explode, right? So I want to put it inside, but it's got to be inside in a place where, you know, we won't have the temperature change too much. Okay, so let's just work this slowly and then more quickly. Okay, so first things first, let's take out all of this stuff. Okay, so that's not going to let me do anything out there. All right, and then I'm going to need the drill to take out this one. Okay. And then, let's see. Angle grinder to deconstruct. Okay. It's probably going to make me go outside for the rest of it anyways. Okay. Alright, so that's that. Good. It's telling me that my hydration is critical, which is not ideal. Well, why am I putting that there? We'll put it over here. Okay, so I'm going to have to go outside to clear the rest of this anyways, so should be fine. Yeah, we are all the way out of power. Stop, 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 stop. Stop, stop, stop. Actually, I can just leave that open. I have no power right now. Now I have power. But this has no power. Wait, what? Oh my goodness. I blew up some stuff over here. I blew up stuff there. That is... Ooh, dangerously high pipe pressure. Okay, well. I don't want that to explode. So we'll just build it out a bit. Okay, so I blew up something, which is not great. So I have to get all of this to get fixed somehow. Come on, let me get on there. Get me on there. Where is the point where I can actually click on that? Okay. Did I burn anything else anywhere? Okay, so we're good here. I think I'm gonna have to plug that power transmitter directly into the high-powered lines, which, you know, fine. Open. So I'll just spin it around and should be okay from there. Okay. Oh, close the helmet. Okay, so this is all back. That's charging up again. Good. Okay, so this is going to have to go the other way. Yeah, I think that's pulling too much power, so... There we go. Okay, so now that shouldn't burn anything else out over here, I don't think. And of course this is all being powered from over here. So we probably want to... Oh wow, we burned stuff in here too. Wow. Okay. Pulling a little too much power. Okay, so that should be these all back into power. Yep, okay, good. All right, how are we doing on charging? We're decent. Okay. Okay, all the batteries are now charged, which is good. Including that one. Okay, so now I need to go outside and finish doing all of that. And then also I should probably put this on its own circuit. The hab. I thought I had it on its own circuit, but apparently not. Yeah, that's going directly from here. Okay. So that's got to get fixed. Of course, this is all running from, yeah, all the same place here, so. All right, and then this I have to put somewhere. But for now, let's take care of what we can take care of. Okay. And then this can come up. All right. So that'll be good there. All right. So yeah, power's going back up again, so that's good. I think it's just because it was trying to like charge every single battery like simultaneously. And so it was like pulling just a ridiculous amount of power, which, you know, makes sense. All right, so now that I've got this, active vent, there we go. Passive vent. Just throw that there for now. Got a little valve over here. Okay, now the advanced furnace is where? Landing pad, advanced furnace. There we go. But yeah, so I'm fully charged now, and I don't have to worry about, you know, recharging myself at all, or my tools, which is nice. How does this have to go? I think that has to go there. Why is that in the ground? And then this is going to need to be welded. Do I have enough to weld it? Oh, I need electronic parts. Okay. Okay. Let's see. So that can go there. Electronic parts are going to be over here. Man. All right. I need iron. Is that in here? No, I think that was in here. Yeah. Okay, we're at 126 now. So we can turn... Oh, that got burnt out too. Dude, man, we burnt out like everything. Okay, so we'll turn that on. That rose up quite a bit. Okay, so now I need to get this out if it is done doing whatever it is that it's doing. So if I turn that off and then have like a digital valve or something in here to pull off the gas or something, I don't know. So what is the temperature of all of this stuff in here? You can go there. 293. We need 151 for pollutant, I believe. Yeah. So if we don't drop below 151 in here, we're never going to get rid of the pollutant. So, with that being said, we're going to want to run this stuff because it does have oxygen in there. Now, I could just get rid of the oxygen, which, you know, could potentially work, but at the same time, eh. I mean, there is another way that I could get this down, and that is to turn on this guy right here and have it go to 25. And then have that connected in through here or something. And that would get us down to where we want to be, where we separate out the pollutant and the water from in here. But I wonder if that is the best way to do this. I don't know. But I need to fix my waste tank, so let's go do that real quick. Okay. Oh, no. Don't do that. Take this all out. There you go. Hitting the wrong buttons, man. All right. Okay, now I believe this needs steel sheets. How many steel sheets? More than this. 5. And then I do want to get it so that way I can control how many this thing prints by this dial. I think that would be a useful addition to add. I got to figure out how to do that, of course, but Should be useful. Alright, so with this, I can finish welding this together. And I just need a screwdriver. There we go. Okay. So that'll be good there. And then I just gotta figure out our inputs and outputs. Not a big deal, so that's our input over there, of course. Okay, so I'm at 98% power right now. It's amazing. All right, you can stop. Okay. Okay. I can probably set this up outside. Be easier to do that. It would be easier to do it that way. All right, so that goes to there, and then this just pumps it straight inside. All right, and then this needs to go up. And then this needs to be, oh. Yeah, I'm gonna need 2 of these. Inlet. There we go. All right. Okay, and then we've got our output there, input there, liquid output. It's fine and all, I suppose. This needs to go somewhere. And then this is draining. It's not ideal. Okay, so what all do we have in here versus what? Oh, wow, we burned stuff up there too. Oh, jeez. Okay. There we go. Okay, so you all are good now, right? Hopefully. Unless I burned stuff up here too. I don't think I did. Alright. Alright. So what is in here? We have O2, nitrogen, CO2. Oh, there's nitrogen in here. I could definitely use some of that. We have the pollutant, which we don't really want. But the O2 and the nitrogen, actually everything except for the pollutant in here, we could use. We are running low on power. It's also heating up too, so there's that. Alright, so then this can turn off again. And then, what do we do with this? I mean, we have water in here, so that's good, right? And then we should have more water in here. It's at 180 degrees. That's really, really good. There's not much water left in there, though. Did we get all the water out already? Huh. Okay, so we need to get power back up. Yeah, these batteries don't last very long, so I'm thinking I should keep my main battery as like an actual large battery. because once I get away from here, I think my battery won't last very long. So we'll go here. We'll keep my battery as just this one because I think that's more important. And I can always swap it out with that one right there, which should be fine. Okay, so now I need to take all of this stuff here and then condense it, I guess. And then also I have to cool this down because once I get, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know the right way to do this. Okay, so with this, once that's turned on and we have power going to it, I'm a little worried about my power situation too, so I should probably build more solar panels. That would probably be the smartest thing for me to do right now. And then maybe some bigger batteries. I could do that too, I suppose. And then I'm going to want to put them probably in here somewhere. Where exactly, I'm not sure. Maybe like along here. Be a good place for it, right? Okay, so we're going to need steel, I think, for the large batteries. Large battery requires more copper, silicon, and stellite. Oh, I don't have stellite. Okay, well, solar I can do. So let's just do solar. I need more copper. In order to make more copper, I need this thing to be operational. I mean, I could... actually, I want to move that thing down. It's not in the right place. I'm doing that thing where I bounce around a lot and don't really get anything done. Iron. Okay, so that'll drop this down, which will make me happier. Okay, so that's good. So that gives us 6 spots, so 1 in here, well, 5 spots technically. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, unless that counts as 6. So that'll be good there. Now, for fuel, right now it's being stored in there, which is not insulated. So what I'll need to do is find a way to transport any fuel that I make in there into something that I can put in here. And I think what I would like to do is make a large tank for that. A large portable tank, that is. And then I can put that in there with the connector, and then I can, you know, utilize it as needed. Okay, so portables connector, there we go. So I'll make one of those. Then I'm gonna need a pump on here to pump out any fuel that I make into here. So this can go, yeah, there's fine, okay. And I'm going to need a pump. Do I have a pump? I do not have a pump. I can make a pump. It'd be great if I could make a turbo pump, but that requires... How much copper do I have left? 4. Yeesh. How about just a regular pump? 3 copper. Okay. Okay, so this has got to go... It's going to have to go like this, unless I put it like under here, in which case... Because I need to power this thing too, right? And I would like to do it like that, but... I'm thinking we're going to have to do it like this. Okay, and then I'm going to need, that's silver, which I can put up there for now. That's got to go in there, that's got to go into there. I need this, because this is our gas connection right here. Okay, now this has to connect in to wherever our fuel is. So we're going to need a lot more of these. And then we're also going to need some power in here. So that'll be fun. Okay. Now, why am I putting this into a little tank versus like a big one? I don't know, man. Portables, gas tank 2, does that require copper? Of course it does. I do have another one in there, though, that I could potentially use. And then, of course, this has to go into here. Right, and then we can get this up to max, and then that'll pump in whatever fuel that we make out there. We can then pump in. And then I'm going to have to connect that also into the tank outside, so, or into the forge furnace thing. My brain isn't working right now. And I'm going to need a valve too, a one-way valve. Yeah, that'll make just 18 more, and then we'll need this thing to be up and running. So step at a time, step at a time. Okay, we're fully powered, good. So we have enough generation to kind of get us where we need to go, which is good. All right, so if I have to do this, so this little holding tank right here is, well, dangerous. All right, and then I'm gonna do a one-way valve here. Because this is not insulated, which means that this is what will heat up the fuel and then make it explode, which we don't really want to do. Okay, so we need to get all of this working. Okay. Ooh, tomatoes. Very nice. All right. So that's good there. We are at 5 megapascals. Nice. I don't know how much longer those ferns are going to last there, but as long as they are lasting, they can stay there. Okay. Okay, need more pipe. Okay, and then we'll use whatever oxygen I have to make some fuel, and then that will go into the furnace. And then we're going to need the exhaust to go somewhere. So this we're just going to run straight to the back here. And I could run it down to here. Okay, so that'll store a little bit of fuel. So let's make some real quick so we can cook some stuff. And then whatever I can't pull into the pipe there is just going to get burned into the H2 guy. Alright, so that goes there. This turns on. That turns on. Then we start making fuel. Did I not just drink? Alright, so that's taking its time to fill up, so that's good. Okay. All right. Okay, we're almost done here. We have 445 kilopascals. Well, 20 moles in here, 40 moles in here. Okay. And our ratio is still messed up. I don't know what to do about that. But we're at 1.44 megapascals, which should be enough to run this for at least a few runs, which is good. And then I'll need to dump all of the waste out somewhere. I would like to save it if possible, because there might be nitrogen and stuff in there, which I could then use, of course. But if I can get the nitrogen that I've got in here, in that little pipe section, into here, then potentially I could grow soybeans. If I can grow soybeans, that means I can make oil. If I can make oil, that means I can make canned goods. And now we wait. Okay, we are just about done here. In fact, I can say that we are done. Just call it there. All right. Now I need to turn on the H2 combustor so that I can use up all the fuel that's in the line right now. That way it doesn't, you know, explode on me. And then as a result of using that, I also get water. So we'll throw that on, and that should start draining out of this. Should be making lots and lots and lots of very, very high pressure or high temperature stuff, which is good. Yeah, that is 2200 degrees right now. Insane. And of course, we have enough pressure or available volume in here that the volatiles can interact with the oxygen that's left in here and just combust, which, you know, fine. And then we're getting a little bit of liquid water in here, which is odd. But the stress is going down, so that's fine. How are we doing here? That should be empty. Okay. This is still got 40 moles of volatiles, but that can stay in there at temperature. That should be fine. Then we can turn this thing on. That'll get us a lot. Yeah, that's moving really fast. That's quite a bit of electricity going out of that, so that's good. So that'll run for a little while. Yeah, probably a few minutes. So it's a lot of power that we can get out of that. And that's just going directly into here, which is good. Okay, so we should still have all of our, yep, pressure in here. Okay, good. Which means that I can now start cooking some stuff. Now, I think what I may end up doing for now is just throwing a passive vent on the back of that, or I don't know, like a cowl or something. Probably a cowl. Cowl would be easier. Okay, so now we would like to start cooking. So I'll throw this into there. And then also I need some power in here. I'm just going to cook up all the copper. It'll be fine. Okay. Oh, and then, yeah, I don't need this in here anymore, do I? Yeah. No. Okay, that's fine. Well, if I'm not going to need it, let's take it out. Of course, I put in all kinds of other stuff in here that I don't need. So that's fine, I guess. All right. And that's insulated anyways, so that shouldn't heat up during the day, even if it is exposed to the weather outside. Or if it does heat up, it's not going to heat up enough to combust. I hope it won't. I could be wrong, of course. Okay, so we'll just leave that there for now. Okay, so this gets to come out. Okay, so now, let's see, input, is that 5 liters? Oh, right, because I don't have anything hooked up to the output yet. Makes sense. Good to go there. All right. I'm just going to make a little cowl for now. It's not going to be in here, is it? No, that's going to be in here. Cowl. Okay, so now that I have the cowl, I'll put that on the output, and then I should be able to use the furnace at that point. Ooh, power's all the way up. Yeah, so with the Stirling engine on there, I definitely need... Okay, so that'll be fine there. All right. Okay, and then output is 0. Input, just put that there for now. Okay. Take in a little bit of our fuel, light it up, and there we go. There's our copper, ready to go. Okay. There we go. Easy peasy. All right, so now that I have that, I needed that to go into here so I can make the portable tank. Oh, I need silicon. Oh, I ran out of silicon too? Okay. What are we at? 742K. So let's grid out our silicon, start throwing that in there. Okay, that is processing, good. And I don't know how much fuel I have left in here, not a lot. Just needs to get over 900. If I can get there, we're good. There we go. So that is our silicon. Excellent. All right, one portable tank coming through. And we are actually at an hour too. Okay. Well, it's going to be interesting. Luckily for me, that's already the correct color. All right. So that is at 32.3 kilopascals, which is not a lot. Then what are we at? 8.42 megs in there with temperature over 900. That's not terrible. Okay, so I need to make more fuel, which will then fill this up, hopefully. And then in the process of making fuel, I'm also making water, so not a lot of water, but a little bit of water. Okay. Medium carbon dioxide filter, that's got to go there. I mean, it's at 0%, so it's just going to get, you know, stored away. And then with all of this, I should be able to make the large batteries now. Let's see. Oh, wait, no, I can't because I need the stellite. Okay. Right, for the stellite, I'm going to need, well, more than what I got. Okay. Stellite. Bane of my existence. All right, but we'll have our fuel in here, and then because it's in a portable tank, I can move it if I need to, if I need fuel somewhere else for whatever reason. And I can't make fuel during the day because that'll just explode, which is not good. Unless you think the no, that wouldn't work, would it? Like that? No. I don't know. Still beginning stages. Still beginning stages. We're not quite at the point to where we can kind of freewheel stuff yet. We have water in here, so that part is at least working. It looks like that has gone through most, if not everything that was in there, so that's good. Okay, so I think we're at a pretty good stopping point right now. What I have to do next is make more fuel, see if I can get some stellite, and then we can start having a little bit of fun. But for now, that is going to be all that I've got. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed, and if you did, hopefully you'll join me for the next one. But until then, have a good one.